please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Nicole Griffith, proud principal of the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders. Welcome to our 2024 commencement ceremony. While this is a time of joy and celebration, our graduation is a formal ceremony that requires dignity and respect from all in attendance. I ask that all guests act in a respectful manner during these proceedings. Please hold your applause so that each graduate's family can hear their child's name announced as we celebrate each and every senior. We will begin our ceremony with the senior class officers. Faye Oni, President, Sophia Nolan, Vice President, and Ingrid Santos, class representative of the senior class of the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders, who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
Good afternoon. I'm Faye Oni, the senior class president. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Texas Pledge. Please stand. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing and help me welcome seniors Sarah Jackson, Savannah Segura, Colette Ingram, and Sydney Crow, who will be singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, I am honored to introduce our esteemed platform guests as well as campus leaders. From Austin ISD leadership, Matias Segura, Austin ISD Superintendent. Patricia Rodriguez, AISD Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Angel Wilson, Associate Superintendent of Secondary Schools. Dr. Stacy Holliday, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. From the Austin ISD Board of Trustees, Candace Hunter, District 1. Catherine Whitley Chu, District 4. Lynn Boswell, District 5, Secretary. Andrew Gonzalez, District 6. Dr. David Kaufman, District 7. Arthi Singh, at-large, Position 9, President. From the Ann Richards School campus, Christina Amaraz Ortiz, Academy Director. Waishaka Sells, Assistant Principal. Shelley Hobson, Assistant Principal. Jill DeCuffa Kilgore, Director of Programs. Eric Heineman, College Advisor. Christina Rutz, Lead Counselor. Akshata Stephen, High School Counselor. Jane Hauk, High School Counselor. Maria Martinez Rivera, Registrar. And from the Ann Richards School Foundation, Peggy Hanley, Executive Director of the Ann Richards Foundation. Ellen Richards, Ann Richards Foundation Chair Emeritus. Anna Sanchez, Ann Richards School Foundation Board Chair. And Berta Fogerson, Chief Academic Officer at the Young Women's Preparatory Network. And our outstanding teachers and staff. Will all of our teachers and staff at the Ann Richards School please stand? Okay, all right. None of these seniors would be ready without the commitment and hard work that happens every day from each of our staff members. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask our esteemed AISD School Board Trustee, Arthi Singh, to address our seniors.
It's a great day for a graduation, don't you agree? Yes. So I want to start by thanking your District 6 trustee, Andrew Gonzalez, for inviting me to take the stage instead of him today, as he wanted a woman to address a girls' school. So thank you, Andrew. The world needs more men like you. So as Ann Richards School grads, you have been prepared with the skills, knowledge, confidence, and social support to pursue your dreams. You know, there's a word for this superpower, and that word is called agency. You know, there are some strong women out there showing their agency right now. In a field that's very hot right now, artificial intelligence. Not a huge topic for a graduation speech, but this is a great little story. So one of my sheroes is a woman named Joy Balamwini, and Joy is an African-American woman who calls herself a poet of code. She was a researcher at the famous MIT Media Lab, and a few years ago, she was working in the lab late at night, doing something with webcams, and when she turned on her webcam, something strange happened. She noticed that the webcam could not detect her face, but it did detect the face of her colleague who was white. So she put her face in front of the camera again, and again, there was no detection of her face. So she reached over to a white mask that was lying around. Apparently it was Halloween, and she put it on, and bang, the webcam could detect her face. So you can imagine how that made Joy feel. Probably not very joyful. Sorry, couldn't help it. But this really demonstrates something really important about some of the biases in AI. And soon Joy became a leader in a new line of academia to flag and prevent biases in AI. She even got a Netflix documentary on it. And this work that she did and others is really causing big tech companies to change their practices to ensure that they are not propagating harmful biases in AI. And I tell you this story today because, first of all, I know although we've got a lot of STEM people here in the crowd, but also it demonstrates how important it is to have diverse people and women creating the technologies and systems that run our world. So like this MIT researcher, you all, as ARS stars, have the agency to go out there and change the world in huge ways. But I also want to be super clear. While I'm sure many of you have the capability to do so, you don't have to become an MIT super scientist doing, groundbreaking discoveries. You get to pick what impact you want to make in the world and what path is going to take you there. You can even change your mind 10 times about your career plans. I mean, our own superintendent was an engineer before he decided to become an educator. Good for us. So this is really important. I want to tell you that the Ann Richards School has also developed in you the agency to know how to be happy and what steps you need to do to take care of yourself. This means taking a rest and getting help when you feel overwhelmed. It's a tough world out there, and we all need to know when to step back and take a break. This means taking care of yourself and surrounding yourself with people who care for you. So the Ann Richards School class of 2024, I really want to take a moment to congratulate you on behalf of the whole board, wish you the best of luck, and remember, you get to choose your path. You are absolutely ready. Thank you. So it is my distinct pleasure at this time to present our superintendent, Matias Segura. Mr. Segura is a product of AISD schools with 2 daughters who attend our schools. His mother was an Austin ISD classroom teacher for 42 years. He understands the challenges of ensuring excellence for every single child. And Mr. Segura says, "We are in the forever business. We must think in terms of generations." Matias asks the hard questions, focusing on excellence and achievement and opportunity for every single student. So now I'd like to introduce your superintendent, Matias Segura.
Good afternoon. You doing okay? One of the things that wasn't said, yes, I have 2 daughters, but I have 1 daughter who's actually a star in 7th grade. So super, super proud of all of you. Incredible things happening at Ann Richards. I'm Matias Segura, the proud superintendent of Austin ISD, and thank you, President Singh, for your comments, and thank you for being with us this afternoon. This is my absolute most favorite part of the job. Like, seriously, this is awesome. It's a privilege to be here today to celebrate our graduates with Principal Griffith and all the amazing teachers and staff from the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders. Next, where are my blue shirts at? Y'all, the blue shirts here in the room, those individuals wearing blue shirts have worked tirelessly for months ensuring that our students and our families are welcome. A lot of work went into putting this together, so please help me in giving them a round of applause, making sure everything goes off without a hitch. Thank you, blue shirts. I'd also like to say a big thank you and welcome to all of our Austin ISD families. This is a milestone for you as well. Your presence sends a powerful message, and we're so glad that you could be with us tonight. You made this possible. And, as the proud parent of 73,000 students, I wouldn't be doing my job unless I gave a little bit of dad advice. Seniors, what I want to share with you today is that hard work, appreciation for others, and treating people with dignity will get you far in life. Treating people with dignity means that you recognize their inherent humanity. Everyone is worthy and valuable. I was about your age, or maybe a little bit younger, when I learned the value of hard work, appreciation, and dignity. My dad's a plumber, and when I was a teenager, he would take me to work with him and teach me tools of the trade. It was hard work, like back-breaking work. But my dad did it so he could provide for our family. And I was always interested in different things and designs and how things worked. I didn't know it then, but those summers working with my dad shaped me into the person I am today. Part of his job involved digging ditches, big ditches. And over summers and weekends, I was right there with him, digging alongside him in the hot, really, really hot Texas sun. I remember once we were working together and these men pulled up in fancy cars. They were dressed in slacks and ties and had hard hats. They looked really official. It was sweltering hot that day, and we'd been shoveling dirt for hours. The men walked up, scanned the work site, looked all around, and didn't even acknowledge us, and walked straight into the air-conditioned trailer. I remember thinking, what does it take to get into the air-conditioned trailer? I was really, really wanting to figure that out. I asked my dad, who are these people? What do they do? Those are the engineers. They design a lot of this, and they come out from time to time to make sure things are going well. And if you go to school, you could perhaps do that work. And most critically, to my teenage brain, I just wanted to get into the air-conditioned building. I eventually did become an engineer, and I loved it. But the lesson here isn't that I became an engineer. The lesson here is the power of how we treat others. Those men didn't even acknowledge our hard work. But without people like my dad, they wouldn't have been successful. Their actions showed that they did not appreciate us or treat us with dignity that everyone deserves. And over the years, I've learned that regardless of how much expertise or how many credentials you have, your success will always depend on the hard work of others. So go out and explore and pursue all sorts of things. And just remember, the measure of your character is not in the titles you hold or the positions that you attain, but in how you treat others around you. Each person you encounter has a story, a perspective, a contribution to our collective human experience. Value that. Value people. Treat them with the appreciation and dignity that we all deserve. So today we celebrate the immense collective potential of the class of 2024 graduates. You've already begun making your mark on the world. When the Ann Richards class of 2024 entered 6th grade, they committed to giving back to the community through service. And did they do that ever? Collectively, they have provided over 2,234 service hours to Austin and the surrounding areas. That's absolutely incredible. That's a big, big accomplishment. And that's just a small snapshot of the incredible humans coming out of the Ann Richards School. Ann Richards stars, the world awaits your unique contributions, and it's never too late to become the person you always imagined you could be. And I have no doubt that you'll make us all proud. Congratulations, Ann Richards School for Young Women's Leadership Class of 2024. You've done incredible things. You're on your way. Have a great, great graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Segura. At this time, we have a musical performance by the Ann Richards Brass Quintet, directed by Ms. Jana Robertson. Today, we honor our students for all they have accomplished as Ann Richards stars. We are proud to acknowledge that every one of our 94 graduates has been accepted to a four-year university. In addition, they have collectively beaten the school record for scholarship award amount. To date, this class of 2024 has earned more than $30 million in merit scholarship award money. It's super impressive. Ann Richards has traditionally given a special award at the graduation ceremony. The STAR Award is given to a senior who epitomizes the ARS mission statement in every sense. They must be college-bound, show courageous and compassionate leadership, lead a healthy and well-balanced lifestyle, be a creative and ethical problem solver, and serve the community. The recipient was nominated by our faculty and voted on by peers. The 2024 STAR Award goes to Gloria Lerma Torres. Please come forward, Gloria. Congratulations, Gloria. To our exceptional students of the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders class of 2024, today marks a pinnacle in your journey, a day that will forever be etched into your memories. Today is your graduation day. As the first in her family to graduate college and as a former teacher, Governor Ann Richards fervently believed in the power of education. I am confident she would be beaming with pride if she could see you all here today. The class of 2024 is truly extraordinary. To help me understand the journey that this class has taken, I dusted off the files that contain the heartfelt admission application letters you wrote when you were in fifth grade, sixth grade, maybe seventh grade. These letters serve as a poignant reminder of the hopes, dreams, and aspirations that led you to take your first brave steps towards becoming an Ann Richards star. So let's journey back to the words of fifth grade version of Iris Michalek. All right. Who eloquently articulated the power of hope. Iris wrote, "Hope can keep you trying even when things aren't going your way. Hope can make you believe in your future and imagine how to meet a challenge. And because Iris has a wonderful sense of humor, she added, I also hope this letter is legible. Iris, never lose your sense of hope, and please know that I had no problem reading your letter. Most of you wrote about the value of leadership and your desire to step into leadership roles. The 6th grade version of Effie Carlisle wrote, I have noticed that most positions of power and leadership in the world are held by men. I would like to see more women leaders in the world, and I would like to be a part of that change. That's right. Similarly, Amelie Quesada wrote that she wanted to be one of the many, many, many women changing and leading this world, and that she wants to become a special part of history. Effie and Amelie, as well as every other member of this class, you have already started to make a change in the world as leaders. That's right. The 5th grade version of Daniela Barrera Tirado wrote, I am going to be the first one in my family to go to college. And when I accomplish my dream, my sister is going to look up to me and want to go to college too. Daniela, where's Daniela? Daniela, I know your younger sister Dulce is already an Ann Richards star, and she will be very proud to follow in your footsteps. Daniela will be attending St. Mary's University in San Antonio next year. As a 5th grader, our valedictorian, Nicole Perry, wrote that she loves to collect inspiring quotes and strives to live up to them. One of her favorite quotes at that time was, "Don't tell me the sky is the limit when there are footprints on the moon." Nicole, it is very clear that you have followed this advice during your time here at Ann Richards. You have been a change maker and a strong leader, and you have never limited yourself. Seniors, your journey at the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders began starry-eyed with boundless hope and more than a little apprehension. And your time here was not always what you had expected that it would be. In fact, you experienced a global pandemic that sent you home during the pivotal transition from 8th to 9th grade. You navigated online learning and wearing a mask every day for months. You helped open a brand new, beautiful school. You worked hard through your pathway and many challenging AP classes. You carried out old traditions like the senior sunrise and star walk and senior loft decorating, and most recently then handing that loft off to the juniors. Saw that the other day. You started your 6th grade year with a partial eclipse and then came full circle by ending your senior year with a truly once-in-a-lifetime total eclipse. In fact, this class of 2024 organized a picnic with activities for that eclipse that made it even more special for everyone who was there. Your legacy projects, including cultural nights, parent engagement nights, and a powerful pathway exhibition night, will leave a lasting impact on our school. Class of 2024, we know you are ready for the next step and that you will find your place and passion in this world. You have embraced the many lessons from your teachers, the love and guidance of your parents, and absorbed the spirit of our school and Ann Richards. You have grown into confident young leaders who will certainly make a difference in the world. We look forward to you coming back as alumni to share your success stories and to inspire your younger ARS sisters. Please know you are not leaving us today. You are forever part of the Ann Richards family. In closing, I would like to leave you with this empowering message. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with confidence. Seize every opportunity with determination and always believe in your own unique abilities. Be fearless, be bold, and let your voices be heard. And remember that the sky is not your limit. You are and always will be a star. I would now like to introduce Sarah Egler, salutatorian of the class of 2024. Sarah will address the graduating class. Sarah will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and is majoring in history. Please join me in welcoming, Charity come up, in welcoming to the podium Ann Richards, salutatorian Sarah Egler.
Good evening. This graduation will mark the last time we're all together in one space after 7 years of school together. On one hand, it feels exciting to move on to the next thing, but it also feels a little sad to leave ARS behind. Over the past 7 years, we've tried so many things and accomplished so much. In 6th grade, we put on a uniform for the first time, created our own enrichment projects for zoo animals, and we saw our first bat swoop through the gym. In 7th grade, we built, filmed, designed, and wrote about our ropes course projects and competed in sports and fine arts competitions for the first time. In 8th grade, we designed a whole city in space, took our first overnight trip to Dallas, and had our first class Zoom call. Come 9th grade, we became a lot more familiar with Zoom, moved into a new school building with what feels like a much steeper staircase, and competed in the first Just Dance grade level competition. In 10th grade, we went to our first homecoming dance, fell asleep working on shower curtains, and completed our cornerstone projects. In 11th, we had the SAT, we put on our Letterman jackets, and we dressed for success at internships. In 12th grade, we went to prom, we put on senior shenanigans, and we found the time to fit in every single one of the senior traditions. Looking forward to the future, I hope that we hold on to these memories and step forward to our next paths with confidence and kindness. One quote that I've always really loved is, "I think there should be a rule that everyone in the world should get a standing ovation at least once in their lives," from the book Wonder. This year, I think all of us received a standing ovation during our senior speeches, and I hope we continue to pass this tradition on through our lives, even though we might be moving in different directions. I've always loved the consideration that our class has always shown, and I have a feeling we're only just getting started. If I had to put a piece of advice in this speech, it would be to choose kindness and to take care of yourself and those around you. As we wander down our different paths and figure out what we love, I hope that we all continue to try new things, work hard, have fun, and maybe wear something that isn't a plaid skirt. Thank you so much for all the smiles, laughter, and support over the past 7 years. Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful words, Sarah. It pleases me to no end to present this salutatorian plaque for achieving high honors and scholarship. Your commitment to your academic performance is to be commended. Okay, we have to go out here there and make us take a picture. Sarah, oh, she already left, but that's okay. That's okay. We love to congratulate you so much. Okay, but we would please have your parents, Melinda Lapani and Keith Egler, stand and be recognized. Ms. Lapani and Mr. Egler, we are just as proud of Sarah as you are. Congratulations. Thank you so much. It is now my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Nicole Perry. Nicole will now address our seniors. Nicole will attend Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., and is majoring in public policy. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Ann Richards School's valedictorian, Nicole Perry.
My friends like to joke that my application to Ann Richards was 11 pages. That's a lie, it was only 6. Still, I've been to enough graduations to know that everyone's favorite speech is the short one, so I'll try to keep it brief. I'd like to start by saying thank you. To all of the friends and family in the crowd, thank you. I don't think anyone would be walking across this stage without your love and support. To all of the teachers and staff at Ann Richards, thank you as well. We've all learned so much from you, both in and outside of the classroom. But as much as you've done for all of us, the people that I really want to address are my classmates. Over the course of 7 years, we have navigated every kind of challenge, from the most mundane to the most global. We've had to evacuate senior speeches because of bats in the gym. We've adapted to 5 different principals and an entirely new building. We've all spent countless hours working on cornerstones and capstones, cloistered away in the makerspace or the lab or the media tech room. We've watched the world around us dramatically change in ways that are sometimes for the better, but oftentimes not. Yet in spite of the frustrations and challenges that come with attending Ann Richards, it has given us all so many opportunities. There's a faculty full of people who are engaged and passionate about education and the school's mission, and who seek to know us on individual levels. We get to experience incredible speakers and events. We participate in unique and innovative projects, and we're given a level of independence and trust that's not readily available in other places. But for all of these great things, the true benefit has been growing beside all of you. Middle and high school are the times when we find who we are. We develop a stronger sense of self, we seek out our values, and we learn our own strengths and our flaws. And while a significant part of this process is introspective, the influence of the people around us can't be denied. Humans are mirrors, and it's so much harder to grow and find joy when the people around you reflect negative qualities, especially when you're young. But being at Ann Richards with all of you feels like I'm constantly surrounded by reflections of the sun. You're all so brilliant and so bright. This reflective nature comes through in superficial ways. I echo the phrases that my friends use, and I watch shows that they like, but it's also much deeper. We learn values from the people around us. The choices that we see our peers make and the things they say and do shape our ideals. From the beginning, you have all reflected kindness and care for others. You've radiated a desire to do good for the world and to make a positive impact that has led us to develop into a community that is both compassionate in our everyday lives and passionate in the face of national and global inequities. We also gain knowledge and skills from our peers. You are all so incredibly talented at so many things, and over 7 years, it's undeniable that we've all learned so much from each other. You've all shared your creativity, your boldness, and your determination. Some of you have taught us organization, and some of you have taught us humor. The vast array of unique strengths you all possess are what have enabled us to accomplish all of the things that we have, both as a grade and as individuals. And finally, not to be forgotten, we learn joy from those around us. Your kindness and your humor make every experience more positive. The memories and stories and jokes that we share always bring happiness, and your enthusiasm and your willingness to be outgoing and bold have given me an overwhelming amount of joy. When I was writing this speech, I heard that I was supposed to give advice, that I was supposed to find some guiding truth to pass on, something that has helped me get to where I am. But in all honesty, I don't know what advice to give. The thing that has helped me and the thing that has taught me more than anything else has been this community of wonderful people. You have all given so much, and in the face of all that, what is there to give back? Instead of advice, I'd like to give you a promise. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you will always have people rooting for you. Even when you can't hear or see us, we will all be cheering you on through every challenge and every victory. And when you are all unleashed onto the world and shine impossibly bright and accomplish incredible things, know that we all knew you could do it the entire time. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, Nicole. I mean, I know, I'm wiping away teary eyes too. That was really good. I am honored to present this plaque to you for achieving the highest honor in scholarship. Nicole is the daughter of David and Jean Perry. David and Jean, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. And it is now my honor to present the Ann Richards School Class of 2024. Mr. Segura, members of the Board of Trustees and graduates, please stand. To the members of the Board of Trustees and Mr. Segura, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I certify that these candidates have completed all the requirements as specified by district policy and state law, and I recommend that they be awarded their diplomas and certificates. Students, you may be seated. Teachers, please direct the first row of students to approach the front of the stage.
Analita Albiter Cardenas. Georgia Grace Andrews. Sally Rose Barnhill. Daniela Barrera Tirado. Hayden Grace Bedell. Haley Marie Beeler. Thea Calvert Brinsmaid. Belle Olivia Brogan. Ava Jane Broussard. Moxie Lee Broads. Andy Mackenzie Cannon. Olivia Effie Carlisle. Jaden Elizabeth Kastner. Ashley Marie Cervantes. Karina Lisette Cervantes. Amrutha Chaliel Minaj. Gabriela Elise Chavera. Harshini Chinta. Sienna Noel Cohn. Berenice Cornelio Gutierrez. Sophia Marino Kramer. Sydney Melissa Crow. Emily De La Cruz Garza. Sarah Isabella Egler. Sophie Einhorn. Athena Angelina Elliott. Margaret Joan Emerson. Alondra Marie Escobar Carrizales. Isabella Victoria Farias. Amai Giselle Flores. Estefany Flores Romo. Alondra Belen Garcia. Monica Inocencia Garcia. Jasmine Raquel Gloria. Ayla Love Gonzalez. Elena Isabel Gutierrez. Alexa Estrella Guzman. Helena Miette Hamilton. Angie Hernandez Benegas. Colette Marie Ingram. Sarah Melody Jackson. Cristel Jaimes. Leanne Leonora Jaimes. Kate Lucia Johnson. Ella Melissa Kopp. Lilith Ellen Miles LaFollette. Ginger Dior Larson.
Addison Elise Leal. Gloria Dayanara Lerma Torres. Kendall Yates Lucy. Ashley Luna Julian. Rebecca Madrid. Olivia Pauline Mercado. Eliza Beatrix Marin. Iris May Michalek. Ruby Molina. Chelsea Morales Mendez. Skylar Kathleen Morin. Liliana Bell Moreno. Jillian Marina Elaine Mundanos. Sophia Celine Esperanza Nolan. Alessandra Nicole Nuncio. Ruby Dawson O'Dare. Olua Fei Kemi Oni. Madeline Yoriko Ono. Roxana Osorio Ferretis. Kiana Alyssa Ouch. Nicole Marie Perry. Brooke Allison Polo. Anna Catherine Grace Powell. Amalie Quesada. Ella Grace Rankin. Mariana Isabella Rodriguez. Belinda Ruiz Chavez. Jacqueline Jolette Saldana. Paulina Sanchez Chavez. Marlene Sanchez Degollado. Ingrid Santos Mederos. Samantha Grace Sariti. Georgia Merriweather Seaboth. Savannah Camille Segura. Presley Bren Shanafelt. Amelie Victoria Smith. Greta Jane Stroud. Jaina Malatok Surrett. Jillian May Shimshak. Emily Torres Hernandez. Zoe Celeste Trevino. Sorry. Bo Celeste Trevino. Brenda Vasquez Saavedra. Giselle Vasquez Trejo. Lily Caitlin Wilson. Caroline Elizabeth Winslow. Valeria Zazueta Casani. And Savannah Julie Zekas.
If you are a student, faculty, staff, or alumni of the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders, please stand. Will the class of 2024 Please lead us in reciting our mission statement one last time as we dedicate this to our parents, teachers, and audience. The Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders dedicates itself to prepare young women to attend and graduate from college, commit to a healthy and well-balanced lifestyle, lead with courage and compassion, and solve problems creatively and ethically in support of our global community. Graduates, please stay standing. I know that you will continue to live and breathe our mission statement. Keep it alive every day and let it be a compass to guide you. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right of your mortarboard to the left, signifying you are now Ann Richards graduates. All right. On the count of three, let's celebrate. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the Ann Richards class of 2024. Graduates, we are going to begin a recessional, so please find a hat. Everybody needs to find a hat. I see one without a person, so find a hat. The Ann Richards staff has set up one last star walk in honor of you. Family and friends, thank you for joining us this afternoon. The graduates will meet you outdoors on the patio. Thank you.